Hello everyone, I am Autumn, the coin skirt stitcher, and thank you for joining me today. Welcome to my channel if you're new or if you're returning. Thank you for coming by today. Anyway, how's everyone? I'm doing very well myself. It is autumn here and the smoke is gone and it's just beautiful and it's starting to cool down and I am just so happy that the weather is changing. Also, some good news. This week I had a Flosstube anniversary. 4 years ago, on September 26th, I started a Flosstube, and this is my 4th-year anniversary. So yay! It's hard to believe I've been doing making videos for that long. But anyway, I have lots to talk about today. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and get into it. I don't have too much time to make a very long video. I have to pick up my daughter from school pretty soon. So I'll try to get through everything. If not, I'll come back another day. So anyway, let me go ahead and go get my start. No, not my starts, my finishes. And then we'll take it from there. For a minute, I didn't think the video had paused. So that was probably a little weird moment. Oh well. Anyway, last time you guys were here, I was working on I Love Halloween by Gail Busty. And since that time, I have finished it. And I have made it into, well, I put it on a little wooden pumpkin. So that's my first finish for this month. I love the way it turned out. I got this this wooden pumpkin at Rite Aid, and it was 50% off, and I think it works really well. I'm not too happy with a little bit with my corners. I could have done probably a better job of that, but other than that, I think it worked out pretty good. So anyway, oh, I wanted to do a new thing every time I have a finish on my channel. I know that Pam and Steph, they have their little bell when they finish. So I thought I'd bring out my coin belt or coin skirt and shake it in when I have finishes. A little fun. Okay, the next finish I have, this is going to be turned into an ornament for my daughter for Christmas. It's not fully finished yet, but it will be pretty soon. This is a little horse. I got this pattern off of Esty from Stitch Bucket. The pattern is called Hey Girl. I left off the wording because I'm going to put my daughter's name down here and the year. So, and I stitched this on 22 count pink Ada that I dyed myself, and the thread is Cherry Cobbler from Classic Colorworks. And there's a slight variegation, and it's very pretty. Okay, so this is actually a new start and finish that I worked on this month. I started this actually like, I think it took me about 4 days to stitch and complete in total. This is Hocus Pocus by Pickle Barrel. It's in the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue from this year. And I made it into a little pillow with spider fabric. I stitched this in DMC. Don't ask me what numbers they are. I just kind of picked randomly from my stash, trying to match up the colors as close as I could to the picture. And I think it turned out really cute. And I'm actually thinking of re-stitching just the Hocus Pocus part for a little card. So I think it's really cute. Okay, this is actually a little bit of stitching kindness. I'm not going to mention the person's name who stitched this for me, just to kind of respect their privacy, but I can't resist showing it because it's so beautiful. And I finished this into a little frame, and I just love it so much. I have it hanging up in my room, and I'll probably have it hanging up all year long. So she stitched me Autumn. And I'm guessing it might be a Lizzie Kate, I'm not sure. But it's so sweet, and it made me cry when I saw it. It was so pretty and special. Yeah. I framed it in a little green frame, and I made a little bow for it out of Gaiman. I guess that's the kind of fabric it's called, or homespun. And anyway, I just thank you so much. I love this. Yeah, thank you so much. I love it so much. So after I finished stitching I Love Halloween by Gail Busty, I was kind of at a loss to what to stitch next. Since I have a lot of whips going, and I just didn't really know what to pick. So I decided to do, I'm not sure what, it was like a wheel app, a random wheel, whatever it was. Anyway, I put all my whips listed on there, and I spun that for 7 days, and it kind of got me going again with different projects. So I'll go ahead and show you what I stitched on that wheel. Okay, so the first thing I spun was Doreen Jones' When Witches Ride. I started this last year, and I worked on the ghost. I only had like just part of his face done, and I did his body and his arms for the day I spun. So I think it's turning out really cute. And this is on 14 count gray Aida that I dyed myself. So that was actually a perfect spin because I was still kind of in a Halloween mood and I wanted to stitch Halloween. So that worked out really well. Okay, so the next day when I spun the wheel, I got Joan Elliott's Petite Christmas Angels. This is a design work kit, and I'm working on this for my stepmom for Christmas. I'm really hoping I'll be able to finish it this year, but we'll get into plans later in the video. But anyway, I worked on her sleeve, got the sleeve done, and I worked on her hand and the greenery here. And this is on 14 count white Aida. I'm keeping it in the cube snap right now because it's hard to take in and out. Okay, so the next day, I think this was actually a double spin for 2 days. So this is Carousel Horse by Leslie Tier. It's in the World of Cross Stitch magazine, I think from last year. I worked on down here a little bit on the leg, in the chest, and worked more in the face and the mane. So, and I'm working on this for my daughter because she is horse crazy right now. That's her new favorite animal. I'm actually going to change this pattern a little bit. I'm going to actually just make it into a horse and not a carousel horse. So, those are the new plans for this pattern. Okay, so the next day when I spun, I had a new start on there from the Just Cross Stitch magazine Halloween issue. This is Sleep Tight. I forget who is the designer, and I didn't grab the magazine, sorry. But anyway, I started this, and I'm doing it on black 14 count Aida, and I think the orange maybe 743. I have to look that up. I wrote it down somewhere. Anyway, what it says so far is, now I lay me down to sleep. Ghosts and goblins were quite a treat. But I haven't finished the rest of the sentence. So anyway, it's turning out really cute. And I'll be working on that later. Okay, the next thing I spun was Lavender and Lace 2003 Christmas Angel. And see, I worked more on her face when I got it for that day, and I haven't worked on it since. And to be honest, I'm not sure how I really feel about this project. I'm using all the called for colors, but the shadowing in her face right here looks really dark to me, and I'm not sure how I like that. So I might take the stitching out and go through my stash of colors and see if I can find a more, not such a dark shadow for that skin tone. So I'll see. It might just work out fine. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It just looks funky to me. Yeah, and this is, this needle minder is an angel. It used to be a pin of my mom's, and I made it into a needle minder. So, okay, so the last day I spun the wheel, I got 5 Little Pumpkins by Barbie Pedal Pusher. She has an Etsy shop, and I was able to finish first pumpkin. And this is on 14 count gray Ada that I dyed myself. And this is a needle minder I made myself too. And this is turning out really cute, and I like this pattern a lot. So October's coming up, and October is actually my birthday month. So I have a few plans that I'm going to, I have for October. Pretty much just have a lot of fun. My first plan is to really work on my Halloween whips I have. That's Sleep Tight and When Witches Ride and 5 Little Pumpkins. I also plan on starting 2 sales. For the first one is the Turkey Sow, I believe that is, by Michelle Bindi. And I plan on starting this little turkey here by Joan Elliott. It's in this book here. That I think starts October 1st. I would have to double check the dates. And I also am planning on starting My Promise Me by Lizzie Kate on October 14th with Michaela Stitchy, or Michaela Stitches, sorry. Yeah, and those are 2 things I'm planning on starting. I also am planning on starting Nora Corbett's Snapdragon Fairy, or Pixie. I'm not sure, fairy or pixie. Anyway, I've had this pattern for a few months now, and I've been wanting to stitch it and start it. Just haven't had the chance to. So, yeah, so I'm going to be starting that this month sometime. Yeah, and I think that's about it. I do have a few Christmas things I am stitching, but those are presents, and I'm not going to be showing those because it's a secret. So those are my plans for October so far. But pretty much just have fun, really just kind of stitch what I want. Oh, I also forgot. I'm still kind of working on a hashtag for the Promise Me Lizzie Kate pattern. I would like anyone to really kind of join in if they have a Pooh Bear pattern. So I'm just thinking of ideas, and I'll let you guys know more about that. So anyway, oh, almost forgot. since it is my Flosstube anniversary, I decided I wanted to do a giveaway. So what I would like to give away is this little fairy by Lavender and Lace. I think it's called Fairy Godmother. It's never been opened, and I just don't see myself stitching this. So I would love to give it away. Sorry, I had to sneeze, so that's why the interruption. So anyway, this giveaway will be going on until, let's see, how about October 12th? I think that's a Friday. Let me double check. Yes, it is. So that should be plenty of time. I'll plan on the video then. Don't say giveaway. Please be 18 or older. Yeah. So, let's see, what should the comment be? Tell me what your favorite Halloween costume was when you were a kid. I'll tell you mine. Mine was actually two. I was a scarecrow for 1 year. It's a costume my mom made. That was a lot of fun. And also another costume my mom made for me was a Spider Queen costume. That was fun too. So those are my two favorite costumes when I was a kid. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you guys have a great stitchy month that's coming up, and I shall see you later on. Happy stitching everyone. Take care.